Okay, welcome to all of you who have come here to support one another at this time of great expansion, great consciousness raising, great changes, and an awful lot of chaos. It's so important that we come together and raise our consciousnesses together and learn together. Uh, Today, we're going to be talking about the second dimension. But first, I'm going to show you a little ritual for opening of the heart, which is a beautiful way to begin a group session of any sort. And at the same time, this will open the throat. So it will be a chanting to open the throat and to massage the heart, which the chanting will do. So what it involves is looking very silly and opening your mouth really wide and letting out an ah sound. So it really means relaxing all the muscles in your face. And a good way to start that, thank you, Margine, perfect, is to really stretch all the muscles. They are so tight. We hold our faces very, very tight and contained. Ah. In yoga, we do something called the lion. You go, and you stretch everything. So please try that now. Don't worry about what you look like. The more you can open your mouth, the more relaxed all of your muscles will be. And what we'll do is to chant. So let me demonstrate, okay? Ah. What I'd like you to do is to put your hand on your heart because you will feel the vibrations going down. And try it now. Ah. Not only does that awaken your heart and let it know that you are massaging it, that you are loving it, giving it permission to soften and become very large. But you are also softening your throat. And the throat is an area where we hold so much tension. It's like a big dam here. All of those things that should have been said that you never said, you are holding them in there. Or maybe there are things that you should not have said because they were hurtful or not loving enough or not positive enough. And even those things are stuck there. So often you should say something when you see something that is not right and you feel that it's very unfair, very wrong. Your throat needs to say it. And if it doesn't, it holds that energy in there. So we will be opening our throat to our own truth and our heart to one another. I had a mother-in-law, a grandmother-in-law. She was my mother-in-law's mother, and she was very wise, quite an old lady, very funny, humorous. She saw the joy in everything. And she would often say, If it's in my heart, it's on my tongue. And I think that's such a beautiful thing to remember. If something is in your heart, you need to express it. And if you don't, you'll carry it around. And then pretty soon you just feel all stuck in there. Okay, so let's take about a minute to do a little bit of this chanting. So take a deep breath and let it out, and you can make any sound you like. It can go up and down, in and out, soft and loud, as you wish. Ah. 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 Beautiful. Thank you. Could you feel your heart being massaged by the sound? It's so beautiful. Great. Okay. The next thing I want to do is to do an invocation. Whenever you do group work, it's really important to do an invocation because it focuses your concentration and your energy on what it is that you want to do for the time together. So I will do that now, and I ask you to take a deep breath and let it out slowly at your own pace, whatever is comfortable. Keep breathing deeply, one after another. And as you do this, let anything you have brought in with you today, any concerns, any thoughts, any anxieties, any fears, let them just wash away like a gentle stream or fall to the ground like the leaves from the trees. And let Mother Earth receive them and transform them into something beautiful. And now, in this beautiful circle that we have formed together today, we ask that the spirits be with us, guide us, show us new ways, new insights, open doors. We ask Mother Earth to be ever present with us. We ask the cosmos to shine their light on us while we are together in circle. We ask the teachers and the angels, the gnomes and the fairies, all to be with us today. For we all have voices from which we can learn from one another. And so I ask that you all be present today in this circle, answering our questions, healing those parts of us that are not yet healed, bringing us closure, bringing us enlightenment. And we ask this with deep gratitude and love, and say, so be it, and so it is. And I ask you to come back into the room now. And what I'm going to do is we're going to speak now about the second dimension. And I'm going to read to you what I have channeled about the second dimension. I read it because I am not yet ready to do the reading right here before you. I need to do it on my own and write it down. So bear with me while I do that. Greetings, dear ones. We have already spoken about the first dimension. It's the frequency of the soul. The earth also has a soul, which we call the first dimension. It's the frequency of her iron core. We humans carry that vibration from her soul in our own blood, in the iron that brings oxygen to our bodies and gives us life. Which makes material form in the third dimension possible. With every breath, then, we connect with Mother Earth. She is a great alchemist who is making it possible for our souls to experience life in the third dimension. It's her mission to give your soul a vehicle, a physical body with which to experience the third dimension, so that you have the opportunity to discover who you are and to experience yourself as fully as you can of being a creator being. Mother Earth is the wizard that alchemically brings together all the processes of life, stirring them endlessly in her gigantic cauldron, the primeval soup that creates life. Shakespeare called it bubble, bubble, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. The second dimension is the energy that interfaces spirit and matter. In our earthly presence, this is the biome that makes up the ground beneath our feet and goes many miles down below the surface of the earth. It's her factory of living, breathing biomass. This biome is a transition state between spirit and matter, the cauldron of life. The components of life begin in this primeval soup, from the waters, the air, the minerals, and the heat from Mother Earth, her very own body she uses to create our bodies. Through magic, chemical reactions, sacred geometry, intention, and divine will to build the simple basic forms of life. The biome is ever present and ever busily forming the systems of creating more complex life. They are one-cell organisms, nanobes, eukarya, microbes, bacteria, viruses, fungi, and endless other compounds and creations that we know little about. They live in our bodies, in the soil, and miles under the Earth's crust. They form our bodies. They're the prototypes of our complex organ systems. They actually form the structures of our organs. Our mitochondria, the energy cell of each cell in our body, has evolved from viruses. Other organs are built from bacteria. They are our basic structures. And they still live in our bodies at the present moment. They are the transformers of inorganic life to organic life. They are our ancestors and deserve our appreciation and acknowledgement. They love us, and we would do well to love them back. The second dimension biome is the nursery for the complex life forms and systems that make up our world now. The very impulse of life is to form ever more complex systems, and these systems continue to become ever more complex. The second dimension, then, is the factory that magically transforms energy waves into three-dimensional matter. When we dig into the earth for mineral extraction, we are disrupting this important biome. Oil extraction, mineral, uranium, water, all of them interfere in our life foundations. When we bulldoze the ground, we're disrupting the systems that make the earth fertile for growth and life. Injecting poisons into the ground, we are interrupting life and unbalancing it. And in the process, unbalancing ourselves. It's time to adopt a new perspective, the perspective of indigenous mind, the mind of our ancestors who instinctively understood that we are connected to the earth and to all life on earth and above the earth and under the earth. And that will be a topic for another time. We must remember we are all brothers and sisters of life, no matter how big or small, how simple or complex. And so we leave you now to digest what we have spoken about. And we bid you a most blessed day. Are there any comments or questions? I don't see any. Okay, so then we will continue on. So we're going to do a journey. I hope that you all are familiar with journeying. We use a drum to propel ourselves forward. The drum is called, the Indians called the drum a horse because it takes us on a journey. It propels us forward. And this journey is going to be to your fears or your limitations. So I would like you to find one fear or limitation or limiting perspective that you will be working with. And we're going to go to a place in the ground that's called the Earth Star. It is the first chakra after your root chakra. It's approximately 2 feet under your feet, and it connects you to the earth. It grounds you. When you are feeling spacey and out of touch, this is a good place to look to. But first, let's talk about our fears. So think about what's holding you back from becoming most fully who you are. That's holding you back from being whole and complete, far beyond your expectations, far beyond your imagination. You were born whole and complete, but you have been taught otherwise from infancy, that you are less than that. Common early childhood beliefs, think of them as your software or operating system. What you were taught very, very early, long before even memory, oftentimes, is what's really running the system and your relationship to the outside world. So I'm going to give you some examples, and you see if they speak to you. So a common belief that we adopt as children are, you're not good enough. Or as older adults, you're not pretty enough, or thin enough, or wealthy enough, or smart enough, or whatever enough it is. You will never amount to anything. There is not enough time. There's not enough money to go around. There's not enough love for everybody. And all of those are total lies. For the earth is abundant. That is her operating system. Another one is, you're just a girl. Don't expect more, or don't expect too much. And certainly don't be too loud. Don't make too much noise. Don't ask for too much. For boys, it's often, boys never cry. Or boys need to be tough. Boys don't show emotion. Or you don't deserve blank. Happiness, wealth, success, a beautiful relationship. And my mother's favorite was, life is a struggle or a battle. And her life was definitely a struggle from the beginning. She lived through 2 world wars. She lived through a Nazi occupation and the brutality that it brought. She lived through a communist coup, and she had to escape in the middle of the night with 3 children. Life was difficult in the US. It was not easy. So her life indeed was a struggle. But I feel like saying it many times kept her in that place and prevented her from stepping outside. So what we need to do today is to step outside our beliefs. whichever beliefs we choose. And it is our choice completely. You can heal your beliefs by acknowledging them. That is the first step, and it is major. And once you acknowledge it, the rest comes fairly easily. And then you must choose a different belief to take its place. That's the easier part. So, before we begin our meditation, I'm sorry, the journey, we will be going to the Earth star through a hole in the ground or some kind of connection to the Earth. It could be a rabbit hole, a hole in a tree. Think of some place in nature where you connect to the Earth. It could be a tree stump, a cave, a fissure in the ground, a lake, a waterfall. So think about, you can imagine an imaginary place, or you can think of a real place that you know. But you're going to imagine going down into the earth and ending up at the Earth star. And at the Earth star, we will find many doors that can be opened. And you will go through one of those doors. This is a guided meditation, so I will talk you through it, but there will be a point of about 5 minutes where I won't say anything and you will do your own journeying to your question. Does everyone have a, a question, a fear, or something they would need to change? Is there anyone who's not ready for that? Do you want to unmute Lightweaver? So you want to say something? Hello, Lightweaver? Do you want to speak? You need to unmute if you do. Okay. So does everyone have a place to enter the ground and a fear or a belief to heal? Yay! Thank you. Okay. Make sure you're in a place where you won't be disturbed, where you are comfortable. Sit yourself in a comfortable chair. You can light a candle if you have it. You can light some incense if you have it. And please get yourself a paper and pen, because sometimes in these journeys, beautiful, wonderful things happen, and you want to make sure you don't forget one single thing. Okay, I just changed the audio so that hopefully you will hear the drum well. My cat is sitting next to me and there's no room for the drum. Okay, he just left. Okay, so the drum will sound like this. And when the sound of the drum changes, you will know that it is time. Can you hear? You can't hear it? Oh, I have live performance audio. I don't know why you can't hear it. Hold on. Oh, it's off. Okay, now it's on. Okay, thank you. Okay, so please close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Let Mother Earth receive any of your concerns that you have brought here today. For she is supporting you in your journey. She is looking forward to your coming into the earth to have your questions answered. Now you will need an animal guide on this journey. So think of an animal that you relate to easily. Someone you can look to for guidance and for protection, to make you feel held and loved in a safe place. So imagine we are walking in the forest. You feel the soft earth under your feet. The mosses smell delicious. You can smell the loam of the earth, which is damp. The light is filtering through the trees. The sunlight is dappling on your face. And there's a little breeze that welcomes you into the forest. The birds are singing as you walk along, welcoming you, guiding you on the path. You breathe in the fresh air from the woods. You fill your lungs and they feel good. They feel delicious. The air feels delicious. It makes you joyful, happy to be alive. The forest is a beautiful place. And as you are walking along, you come across a hole, an entryway into the earth. You peer inside, it's dark. Not unwelcoming. And you fall inside that hole. And you fall down, 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 and hit the bottom with a thud. You pick yourself up, dust yourself off, And though it is dark, you feel your animal friend next to you. He has come to guide you. And so you put your hand on him and you begin walking together or flying together or running together, whatever it is that you and your friend do. And you're walking or flying or running or hopping towards a light that is down below you. And you get closer and closer and closer, and it gets so bright indeed. It is like a star, it is so bright. And it is sparkling in many directions. And you actually step right into the star, right into the middle of it. It is huge. It is welcoming. It is beautiful. You feel glittery, for want of another word, because you are taking on the glitter of that star. The amazingness of it. The quality of so much light, so much knowledge, so much support. And you notice that each arm has a little hallway and a door at the end. You need to choose one of those doors to open and go through to take you on your journey. Look at the door. Is there a symbol on it that you relate to? Is there a color that says, "Come with me"? Is there music playing that you relate to? Or does it just seem to say, "Come with me, come here"? Find that door that's yours to open. Take the handle in your hand and unlock it. Open the door, and you will feel a change, a membrane that tells you you are entering a different world, not the one you came from. A different place, a place where you can change perspective, see things differently, experience something profound. And so I leave you now for about 5 minutes for you and your animal to experience whatever is beyond the door. And now it is time to wrap up your adventure. Put any finishing touches on what you have learned or seen. Thank the Spirit that has given you this journey. Ask that it be available for you should you need to revisit it or something else. And now take your animal guide, come back through the door, say goodbye to all your friends that you have found there. See you again sometime. And come back the way you came, through the brilliant star, the Earth star, through the underground passageway that led you there, and come to the bottom of your tunnel, say goodbye and many, many thanks to your animal guide, and up the tunnel into the opening into the earth, comes back through and up to the forest. Walk back on the forest path, past the trees and the sunlight and the breezes and the birds and the other animals that live in the forest, and come back into your room, back into our circle. And as you are ready, open your eyes and see one another again. Welcome back. There's one more thing I forgot to tell you about this fear or belief that you wanted to change, and that is that you can take an object like a stone or a rock, and you can put your fear into the rock. You can ask the rock to keep it for you. And you can always come back and retrieve it at any time. But it is a great way to put your fear aside when you need to, when you're under pressure or whatever it is, that you need to let that fear live somewhere else. It's a great device, and I urge you to try it sometime. Okay, so please let me know which of you would like to speak about what you found. Please don't be shy, because this is where things open up for you and other people learn from what you have experienced. It's a beautiful way to learn from one another. Anybody like to go first?
Yeah.
Which of you is so brave? Thank you, Marion. Thank you.
Well, I had a lot of. Can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can. Yes.
It's not echoing.
No.
Okay. I had a lot of things that were not good enough, not intelligent enough, not smart enough, not chic enough, and when I went down, my animal was a deer, and when I looked at the doors, the door that I saw was marked with a dollar sign.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
So I went in there, and obviously it was a status thing.
It was a what?
Status thing.
Okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha.
And I saw my mother and father sitting in sort of a normal row of seats at the opera or something. And then I was in a balcony and very smartly dressed. And during the interval, I went and had drinks, and everybody was talking to me, and it's like amazing. I really felt like the bee's knees.
Wow. That is wonderful.
And so after these drinks, I went out like a queen and down the steps, and there was this beautiful car waiting for me, and I was handed in, and somebody kissed my hand.
Oh.
Great.
I love it.
I like it.
I love it. That is so beautiful.
Yeah.
How does it? Yeah, go ahead.
I think what I realized was, or the message was, not to think small. To value myself. And that seemed to be the story.
Yeah? You use the word small, so you might also want to heal that word. Think of yourself as very grand.
Oh.
I mean, after all, they kissed your hand.
Yeah. I think this is the message.
Absolutely. Yeah. 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 I suspect that, well, you might want to put that feeling in a rock, really, because this is just the beginning of your expansion of yourself.
To put what feeling in the rock?
Well, the feeling of smallness.
Okay.
Not enough. Not grand enough, not rich enough, not smart enough, whatever you want to put in there.
Okay.
But put it in there. And say to it, I know I can retrieve you at any time, but I'd like you to hold this for me, please, Because that way you can look at the rock and you can understand that I don't need to go there. I can pick it up if I want to, but I don't have to.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And like I say, this is just the beginning now. You're going to expand again and again and again. This is just the beginning of the door opening. It's a very big space, and you're going to fill it. I'd love to hear more.
Okay.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. That is gorgeous. Anybody else like to share? Margene, how about you, sweetie? I can't hear you. Can you unmute? Unmute. There you go. Yeah.
I got to a different screen I was not familiar with.
Okay.
So my journey was a journey about the fear of ridicule. And I got a messaging that just kept going, and I can just read to you.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Okay. It's time to step in to your beingness.
Your what?
It's time. It's time to step onto your throne. You are a leader for Gaia. You are a divine oracle. You are a way shower. You will not be ridiculed.
What was the last thing before ridiculed? I'm sorry.
You are a way shower.
A way shower. Okay.
You will not be ridiculed. You will be insight to others who look to you. They look to you now and are waiting. They need you. They rely on you. You will not fail. You are the light of the world, and that is your only function. Speak up. It is your time now. Your ancestors prepared you for this moment. Be steady and wise. Share what you know in your heart. Do not fear. No harm will come to you. You are loved. Go now and serve divine will. Experiences will come to you, so be aware. That was it.
Wow, that's so awesome. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Yeah. And were you writing this as you were journeying?
Yes.
Did you get any images?
The image of sort of a chair, like a throne.
Oh,
An
okay.
image of my ancestors, and an image of a lion that was journeying with me.
Wow, that's awesome. Are any of those ancestors somebody that you could conjure up again?
There was a group of them.
Beautiful.
Mostly women, some men.
Great. That's awesome. Wow. Do you know where that ridicule came from? Like, is there a beginning of it?
I would be guessing, but perhaps the previous lifetime.
Okay. That is something that you could, and you probably will think about as you go along, like what the origin of that feeling of ridicule is.
Yeah, I don't sense it in my life now. It's almost like I try to avoid it. And I've been successful at that.
I see. Okay. I get it. The avoiding thing. I have something similar that I didn't realize was holding me back, but because it feels subtle, and yet it's very powerful. So you may want to revisit it again sometime, but you have a beautiful start there. the lion is a a wonderful companion for that, because they don't take any crap. They tear through things. They don't soft pedal anything. They get right to the point.
Yeah.
And maybe that's a clue for you also, is this laser focus on your path, which seems to be opening up really, really beautifully.
It may be reminding me that that is my true essence.
Yes, I think so. Yeah, of course, because we're born into the world with our true essence is right there, and then slowly with each trauma, a little bit is pulled away, a little bit is stripped away, a little at a time.
It feels like I'm on the threshold of something and I just need to step over it.
Okay, but stepping over means knowing exactly what you are stepping over, so that you don't, so that you really leave it behind, because you know exactly what it is. So you can redefine your operating system going forward.
Okay.
Wow. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Any questions? Okay. Anybody else there who would like to share down something? Doused? No? No other sharings? Okay, well, I'll share what I got. Oh, my cat is back. That's great. Come on. I didn't get it during the journey. I actually, because I always do these journeys ahead of time before I do them with a circle. And although I didn't get this in the moment of the journey, but I got it later. It came later, sort of almost half unconsciously. And that is the fear of doing these webinars is, my fear is of not succeeding. I have a fear of being seen, and a fear of not being able to perform. And it's not that I had no idea where that came from. I had a dream actually many years ago, but I drew it because I'm an artist, so I would draw my dreams. And what I drew was a baby in the middle and black all around, so the baby's in the dark, and there are all these eyes staring at the baby out of the darkness. And I wondered, what a strange image, where's that coming from? And what I realized in this journey was that it comes from the time when my mother had to flee with us children through the woods at night, and I was only 3. And so I screamed most of the time. And I'm sure that the other people who were in the group were staring at me because they didn't want me to alert the authorities that we were escaping. So there was all this pressure, or this, intense pressure on me. And then the fear of failure was about the fear that I will disappoint everyone. And I didn't realize that this is where it came from, but this journey helped me to heal that and to put those fears into my rock, put them aside. So that was what I found. Okay, does anyone have any questions or anything they'd like to discuss?
Med beds.
I'm sorry?
Med beds.
Med?
Med. M-E-D. Beds. B-E-D.
Med beds. What does that mean?
It's a technology, a spiritual technology.
Oh, don't know it. Would you like to explain?
Well, my understanding is it's ancient technology for healing either a physical or emotional or energetic issue. Likely through sound or color or frequency, sort of a quantum, energetic healing modality.
Mm-hmm.
And they're supposedly coming to us somehow.
And where did you hear about this?
Well, that's the thing. You can hear things in lots of different places, and it's whether or not it is an accurate or true thing.
I've never heard that term, so I don't know anything about it.
Okay.
Anything else you can explain?
Well, I think today there was something where, this could be completely false or an AI-driven communication. But they had the President of the United States announcing that these will be soon available. But who knows if that's even if it's preposterous or AI. I don't know.
Okay. That's an area that I don't know very much about, and
yeah, that's fine. It must have come up today for a reason.
Okay, well, let us know if you figure it out. Okay, so these are great. Thank you so much. Yeah, go ahead, Marion.
Can I just say something?
Yeah, of course.
I just recently got light language. And when you were saying this, I wanted to say something like I don't know what it means.
Well, did it just come out of your mouth now, or is this something else?
No, it's just organic.
Yeah, light language is I think it's very useful in shaking us out of our normal way of thinking and being. So it's almost like going back to childhood and relearning a language because it expresses in some way who you are at that moment, you know.
I just wondered if it had any message for Margin.
Oh, I see.
Yes. It's a frequency. What you just toned was a healing frequency.
Oh,
So you felt it?
Oh, yes.
wow. Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Well, we've learned something from one another today. I hope that you've enjoyed our time together. And I would like to
It's been wonderful.
Yes, good, good. I'm so glad. Yeah. I'd like to just do a closing ceremony, very brief meditation just to close out our circle. Okay, so just close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Relax your body completely. Feel complete in the journey that you have taken today. And I thank the spirits for this experience, for this sharing that we have had with one another, and the expansion of our perspective therein. This has been a beautiful journey. We ask that our journeys continue to expand. We give our deepest gratitude. And we say, so be it, and so it is. Blessings to all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Very much.
Bye.
See you next time.
Yes, till next time. Very good. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.